It's a theater of memories, this Brownstone Theater. Your own memories, perhaps. For here, there are plays you may have enjoyed once upon a time. Plays that have entertained many an audience in many a theater. Plays you will still enjoy. You are in your seat at the Brownstone Theater now, and sitting beside you is the distinguished American drama critic and author, a knowing and charming gentleman, Clayton Hamilton. May we introduce you to Clayton Hamilton?
Good evening. I'm delighted to meet you. Delighted to welcome you to this interesting old place, a theater of my memories and of your imagination. Play tonight is The Lion and the Mouse, by one of the most successful playwrights in the history of the American stage, Charles Klein. Real theater. And it presents fine acting opportunities for our Brownstone Theater stars, Gertrude Warner and Jackson Beck. By the way, it might interest you to know that I saw this play when it was first produced at the Lyceum Theater in New York. That was in November 1905. Of course, I was merely a youngster then, but I loved the theater, and I still love it. So I'm looking forward to this Brownstone Theater version of The Lion and the Mouse, a story of a powerful man and, well, let us say, a still more powerful young woman. Jackson Beck will play John Burkett Ryder, the Lion, and Gertrude Warner will appear as Shirley Rossmore, the legendary Mouse. Now let's enjoy the play together. The first act shows us the living room in the home of Shirley's parents, Judge and Mrs. Rossmore, in a little village on Long Island. As the curtain rises, an old friend of Judge Rossmore's enters.
Hello, Judge. Mrs. Rossmore. Well, this is a one-horse town, and no mistake. Why did you ever pick out a place like this?
Because we have to live within our means, Mr. Stott. Besides, no one knows us here.
Well, Stoughton. Where's Shirley? At the depot, waiting for the hack to drive back for her. I came ahead to prepare you.
Prepare us? Is she very upset by the news?
Yes, how did she take it? Well, the fact is, she doesn't know. You mean you haven't told her yet? No. Oh, Stott, you promised you would.
Oh, there's the carriage. She's here.
Well, Judge, I didn't have the heart to tell her. I couldn't tell a girl returning from a wonderful vacation that her father is... Well, go on. Say it. Disgraced. Ruined. You know how much she loves you, Judge? Yes. I'd rather face a dozen juries than tell my own daughter.
Shirley! Shirley! Mom! Oh, I'm so glad to see you again. So glad to see you. 6 months of nervous made me so homesick. Well, Dad, say something. Don't just stand there looking at me.
Well, dear, I...
What's the matter, Dad? You've changed so. And this place. This isn't where we live, is it? Surely it is a little bit of a place, but it's the best we can afford. The best we can afford? Yes, Shirley. Your father has lost everything.
I'll tell her myself, Martha.
Tell me what?
Shirley, a few months ago, I handed down several decisions from the bench that were against the interest of a number of very rich men.
Good for you.
You don't understand, child. These men are powerful, very powerful. They've pulled strings. They want me off the bench. Well, they've accused me of accepting bribes.
Bribes? You? You of all people? Oh, Dad.
Oh, it's a clever frame-up, Shirley. Very clever. And the worst of it is, Ready Money Ryder is behind it.
Ready Money Ryder? Dad, I'm interested in this man. I know his son very well. Why are you so sure that he...
Years ago, Shirley, he and I were friends. I wrote him 2 letters telling him I wanted to invest my money in his concern. and asking him if it was safe. If Ryder had brought those letters to the inquiry, it would have helped your father, but he didn't even answer our request to produce them.
Well, couldn't you have forced him?
Shirley, we couldn't even get near him. And that's not the only reason we're so sure Ryder's behind this deal. After one of the adverse decisions your father handed down, Ryder was heard to swear he'd have him off the bench inside of a year.
He's doing it too, Shirley. Your father will be disgraced. Oh, Mom, cheer up. You and I have to be just as brave as Dad. We're not helpless just because we're women.
This is my problem, Shirley, not yours.
Let me tell you something, Dad. I've been selling some short stories lately to Universal Magazine, and I've nearly finished a new book. And who do you suppose is the central character? It's John Burkett Ready Money Ryder.
Ryder?
Oh, I don't use his real name in the book. I call him John Broderick.
Of all the men in America, Shirley, why did you choose Ryder?
Because he's an interesting man. I met his son, Jeff, in Paris. Jeff told me a great deal about his father. The old man's a colossus, a true financial genius. Oh, why couldn't it be anybody else but Jeff's father? Is Jefferson Ryder the boy you wrote me about, Shirley? Yes, Mother. Jeff Ryder is the boy.
I thought I'd find you down here alone, Shirley. That's right, child. Have a good cry. You've earned it.
I'm sorry. Oh, Mr. Scott.
Yes?
Tell me straight out. How bad are Dad's finances?
Very bad, Shirley. He's lost everything.
And the disgrace?
The disgrace was part of the scheme. They gave him more stock than his contract entitled him to. Then they accused him of having taken it in payment for some professional favors.
Well, why don't we proceed against him?
Well, how can we? We've no proof. Suspicion is not evidence.
Oh, it's disgraceful. That's what it is. It seems to me we can fight everything but money. Well, I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight John Burkett Ryder.
You think you can beat several $1 million?
I can try.
But John Ryder is married.
Yes, I know. But he has a son.
And you know the son?
Yes. I know him very well.
And you think?
I don't know. But I'm going to try.
Yeah, very well, my dear. I'll do whatever I can to help, but I'm afraid it won't be very much.
Oh, Jeff. Why couldn't it be anyone but your father?
Well, there we have the makings of quite a conflict. John Burkett Ryder versus Shirley Rossmore. And I can promise you there will be a conflict when they meet in the second act of The Lion and the Mouse here in the Brownstone Theater. You know, of course, that these Brownstone Theater presentations are condensed versions of the plays, and our intermissions are condensed also. So now we're ready for the second act, which takes place in the private library of the Ryder Mansion on Fifth Avenue. We shall find young Jeff Ryder slumped in a chair reading a book as his father's secretary, Miss Collins, enters. Now the curtain is going up. We are ready for Act 2 of The Lion and the Mouse.
Hello, Collins. What seems to be the trouble?
That authoress, Sarah Green, is coming to at 4:30 this afternoon. Oh, my, I don't know what your father's going to say to her.
Sarah Green? Wasn't that the girl everyone's talking about?
Yes. She had the impertinence to put your father in a book and call it The Great American Octopus. Haven't you read it?
No. I know Father pretty well without reading up on him. What did the Great American Octopus have to say about the book?
Oh, dear, I'm afraid I can't repeat your father's remarks.
Jeff, my boy.
Oh,
hello,
Mr.
Father.
Ryder, Senator Roberts is waiting to see you.
Can't see him today.
But he's been waiting 2 hours.
Patience is a virtue, Collins. Great Scott, with transatlantic, transpacific, and transcontinental on my shoulders, I can't take time to talk to every senator who sits in my waiting room.
Very well, Mr. Ryder, I'll tell him.
Incidentally, Collins, I want you to show Miss Green up as soon as she arrives.
Yes, sir.
Jeff, what can I do for you, my boy?
Father, I'm not exactly a boy anymore. I'm well over 25.
All right, my man. What can I do for you?
Father, I want you to take me seriously.
All right, be serious. But don't take so long about it.
Father, you're very unfair to me. You planned my whole life for me. You even want to do my thinking for me.
Don't be a fool, Jeff. I don't want to think for you. You can do anything you please, except marry that Rossmore girl. It's been 3 months since you came back from Europe, and it's high time you forgot about her.
I've tried hard enough to forget her. I can't. Father, I want to go away. Someplace where I can meet people on an equal basis. Someplace where I'm not pointed out as the son of Ready Money Ryder.
Then go. I'm not fool enough to suppose I can keep you here against your will. But I can prevent you from throwing yourself away on the daughter of a man who is about to be disgraced. By heaven, Jefferson, I will.
Miss Green is here, Mr. Ryder.
I came right up. I hate formality. Oh, please go on smoking, Mr. Ryder. I don't mind in the least.
Thank you. You're Miss Green.
That's my nom de plume.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
You're younger than I thought you were, much younger.
Time will remedy that.
I wanted to see you about this book.
Oh, have you read it?
Yes. I'll come straight to the point. Where did you find the character of the central figure? The octopus, as you call him, John Broderick.
From imagination, of course.
You sketched a pretty big man here.
He has big possibilities, but I'm afraid he makes little use of them.
Miss Green, what do you think of him personally?
I think he's one of the greatest criminals the world ever produced.
That's rather strong.
Of course, no such man really exists.
Of course.
But you didn't ask me here merely to talk about my book.
No, I didn't. I want you to undertake a little work for me. I want you to put my autobiography together from this material I have here. Confound it, Miss Green. Where did you get the details of the great octopus?
From imagination. And from what I've read about the American millionaire.
I refer to what you haven't read. For instance, here on page 62. When Broderick was a youth, he had an Indian girl tattooed above his forearm. Who told you I was tattooed when I was a boy?
You? Why, what a coincidence.
Here's another coincidence. John Broderick loved a poor farm girl in Vermont, but married a young woman who had money. That's what happened to me. I married a girl with money.
Lots of men marry for money.
I said with money. What about this part here? John Broderick was intensely afraid of death. I've never mentioned that to a living soul.
Most very wealthy men are afraid of death. Death is the one thing that can separate them from their money.
You're quite a character, Miss Green. You interest me.
Thank you.
I want you to make as good a book of this stuff I have here as you did out of your own imagination. What's the matter? Don't you think my life would make good reading?
I don't think mere ability to make money is any reason for rushing into print.
Well, that's an interesting point of view. You know, I've never met anyone in my life quite like you.
You're a great student of men, aren't you, Mr. Ryder?
Yes?
Why don't you study women?
I'm studying you, but I don't seem to make much headway. But I like you. I'm going to introduce you to my wife and son. I think you'll be a good influence on the boy.
What's wrong with him? Is he wild?
Oh, wish he were.
He's fallen in love with the wrong woman, I suppose.
How did you guess?
I imagine no woman would be the right woman unless you selected her yourself.
Well, of all... Miss Green, this girl's father is about to be disgraced. What would you have me do, approve?
Is the man by any chance Judge Rossmore?
Yes. How'd you guess that?
Well, knowing your character, I would judge you'd have good reason to hate the man.
I know very little about him except that he's about to be removed from office.
Then he's decided before he's even tried. Whose side do you want?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. It interests me.
I'm not on any side.
Then why don't you help him?
Help him? Not the slightest chance. I disagree with his policy and his methods. Dear girl, I'm afraid you don't understand.
I see. Those letters on your desk, aren't they from Judge Rossmore?
You know his handwriting?
His name is on the envelope.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
I can't. Not if I'm going to write a book about you.
Then we'll consider the matter settled. You'll come and stay here with my family for 2 months and study me.
Father, I hope I'm not intruding, but I leave tomorrow.
We'll talk about that later, Jeff. I want you to meet Miss Green. Miss Green, this is my son, Jefferson.
Miss Green?
Yes, Miss Green, the writer. If you'll pardon me for a moment, I'll ring for tea.
Surely.
Miss Green.
Miss Green, then, but I don't...
Well, Jeff, she's quite a young girl to be a writer, don't you think?
Yes. She's quite a girl.
Mr. Ryder, before I forget, I want the keys to your desk.
Father's private desk?
Miss Green is here to study me. She'll have access to all of my private papers. Here you are, my dear.
Well, that's interesting. You know, Father, I've changed my mind. I wouldn't leave this house for anything right now.
We won't have a long intermission between the second and third acts of The Lion and the Mouse here in the Brownstone Theater. There isn't any scenery to change, and a time lapse of 2 months may be imagined in 2 minutes. I do hope that you're enjoying this first Brownstone Theater show. Our producer, Jock McGregor, tells me he's planning for next week The Witching Hour, a famous play by Augustus Thomas. And the week after that, a real romantic classic of the theater, David Garrick. I hope you'll become regular visitors at the Brownstone Theater and enjoy these fine old plays with us. And now, Act 3 of The Lion and the Mouse. John Ryder and his son are going to have it out. And as the curtain goes up on the scene, the Ryder Library, Mr. Ryder is seated behind his great mahogany desk, facing his son.
Well, Jeff, you're the one who demanded this showdown. All right, now what is it?
Father, I want to be honest with you. So I tell you openly. I intend to make Miss Rossmore my wife.
All right, Jeff, my boy. You show me your cards, I'll show you mine. When I get through with Judge Rossmore at the hearing tomorrow, I'll start on his daughter. She won't have a shred of reputation left. I'll see you that.
Father.
Mr. Ryder, Mrs. Stott is waiting to see you. She's been waiting over an hour. Says it's a matter of life and death.
That has nothing to do with me.
One moment, Mr. Ryder. You must see him. I know who he is. Your son has told me.
What's Jeff have to do with Stott?
Mr. Stott is one of Judge Rossmore's advisors.
I think you'd better see him, Mr. Ryder.
All right. Jeff, send Mr. Stott up.
All right, Father.
There's one thing I don't like about you, Miss Green. I allow you to make up my mind for me. I don't know why I do it.
Mr. Stott is here, Mr. Ryder.
Perhaps I'd better go.
No. Mr. Stott won't be long, I promise you.
I must apologize for intruding at this unseemly hour, sir, but time is precious. If anything is to be done for Judge Rossmore, it must be done tonight.
The matter is in the hands of the committee.
The committee's against him. If he's disgraced, it means his life. He's a sick man, Mr. Ryder.
You didn't come here tonight to tell me this. What's on your mind?
These letters I have here prove that you were acquainted with the fact that Judge Rossmore bought those shares as an investment and did not receive them as a bribe.
Why didn't you produce them at the trial?
I only received them last night in the mail. But if you came forward and admitted he wrote them to you...
I can do nothing in the matter, sir.
Then I'll publish them in every newspaper in the country.
The letters prove nothing.
We might not be able to prove Judge Rossmore's innocence legally, but the newspapers can make a strong case against you morally.
I've been attacked by the papers before. Tell me, Mr. Stott, how do you happen to have these letters in your possession?
I told you, sir, they were mailed to me.
And who mailed them?
That I cannot answer.
You don't have to. I know. I'm not a complete fool. That Rossmore girl's behind this.
Then you know.
Of course I know. She's made a thief of my son. Collins! Collins!
Yes, Mr. Ryder. You called for me.
Tell Mr. Jefferson I wish to see him down here at once.
Yes, sir.
And now, Mr. Stott, I believe there's nothing further to be said.
As you please. Good night.
Mr. Ryder, please.
Now, you see, Miss Green, what this Rossmore woman has done to my son. Forced him to steal letters out of my desk. Forced him to work against me.
Yes, you're right. It is the girl's fault.
Call for me, Father?
Jeff, what about the letters that were in this desk?
Oh,
You took them and sent them to Judge Stott, didn't you?
Yes.
No.
I thought so. You sacrificed your own father to save that woman. It's high time you and I had a long talk, son. A final talk. Now, don't go, Miss Green. As the writer of my autobiography, you should witness this scene.
I don't need to witness any scene to write the final pages of the book. I know what they are. Because I know you. You could save Judge Rossmore's life, but would you? No, you wouldn't lift a finger.
Mr. Stott's story has quite aroused your sympathy.
Yes, it has.
But you've no sympathy for me. Not even when my own son has turned against me.
I haven't turned against you, Father. You knew I was in love with Shirley long before you started trying to get Judge Rossmore off the bench. And you know as well as I do he's innocent.
Mr. Ryder is not interested in innocence or guilt. All he wants to do is to crucify the judge as a warning to others not to fight the money classes. Justice must not interfere with the money gods of this world.
It's the survival of the fittest.
Oh, use your great power for good, Mr. Ryder.
By George, I give you credit, Miss Green. You put up an excellent argument.
Suppose this Rossmore girl promised she'd never see your son again.
No. Why should she?
Jeff, my boy, do you see how this girl pleads your case? She loves you. She's worth 1,000 Shirley Rossmores. Make her your wife.
Make her my wife?
Yes, son, marry her. What do you say?
Well, yes, but I can't ask her now.
I will, then, by heaven. Miss Green, my son wishes to marry you. What do you say?
Well,
Well, Miss Green?
Oh, I can't go on with all this lying and deceiving. Everything about me is false, Mr. Ryder. Everything you know, everything you've heard.
Shirley.
Shirley?
Yes, Shirley Rossmore. Right here in your home, fighting for her father's life. I'm the woman your son loves. I took those letters.
You're Shirley Rossmore.
Mr. Ryder, I swear that if you'll testify before the committee tomorrow on my father's behalf, I'll never see your son again.
Shirley, you can't.
Oh, just forgive me. It's not my father's life.
So, you wormed your way into my confidence. You tricked me, fooled me. And now you have the brazen impudence to plead with me for your father's life.
My word of honor on it.
You will leave this house tomorrow morning.
Shirley, you and I will leave together.
If you dare, Jeff.
No. I came alone and I'll go alone. But not tomorrow. I'll leave tonight. I'll go to the courts without your aid. I'll go down on my knees and beg for my father's life. I'll tell him the truth. Marry your son, indeed. No, thank you, Mr. Ryder.
I'm sorry, Miss Green, but the first train out of here doesn't leave till 7 a.m.
Well, hire me a hack, anything.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but there isn't anything I can do.
Shirley. Shirley, darling.
Go away, Jeff. I won't talk to you.
But Shirley.
I said no. Who is it?
Miss Collins, Mr. Ryder sent me up with this check in full payment of your services.
Tell Mr. Ryder I don't want his money. And you might also tell him he can't buy a clear conscience with a checkbook. Whoever it is, please go away. I don't receive visitors at 5 a.m.
Miss Green. I mean, Miss Rossmore. It's me, Mr. Ryder.
I'm asleep.
Well, I haven't slept a wink all night. Haven't even closed my eyes. I want to talk to you very much. Please come out.
Very well. You insist.
Miss Green, Miss Rossmore, why did you return this money?
Because I don't want it.
It's yours. You earned it.
I came here only to help my father, not to write the book.
I'd feel much better if you take it.
I'm not interested in making you feel better. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ryder. And now, if you'll pardon me, I must catch my train.
That's just the point, Miss Green. Confound it, you're making it very hard for me to speak. I've called the investigating committee.
You...
Yes, I got them out of bed, and just for you.
Well?
Miss Rossmore, there's a weak link in every man's chain, and this is mine. I want your respect. I know I can't buy it, so I want to earn it. Confound it, I want you to marry my son. I want you and my family.
And if I refuse?
You see, Father, she's going to be stubborn.
Jeff, I'm not stubborn.
You are, too.
Jeff's right, you are. I have to face 12 men tomorrow morning. I have to retract every statement I've made in the past. Your father will be cleared of the charges, but my name is going to suffer. You know why I'm doing it?
Frankly, no. But I don't care. Not if my father will be safe.
It's because I always want what I can't get. I leave in 15 minutes. Will you trust me to go alone, or would you like to come with me?
I trust you. But I'd like to go along.
Shirley, What about me?
Confound it, Jeff. Kiss the girl. You'll never win a woman's heart that way.
But not in public. Oh, Jeff.
Shirley, darling, will you marry me?
Jeff,
Don't take no for an answer, Jeff. Of course she will.
Well, the years have rolled back to the last half hour as we sat together in the Brownstone Theater. I hope you enjoyed this performance of Charles Klein's play The Lion and the Mouse as much as I did. I've enjoyed meeting you, too. And I want to invite you to the next performance at the Brownstone Theater, when we shall present The Witching Hour, one of the most famous of American plays. It was written by Augustus Thomas, the foremost playwright of his generation. Gus Thomas was a good friend of mine, and I'm certainly looking forward to hearing his masterpiece again next week. And I'm also looking forward to the pleasure of your company on that occasion. And so, until the witching hour, good night.
Once again, the years roll back, and you are in the Brownstone Theater to attend a performance of The Cinderella Man. It's a theater of memories, this Brownstone Theater, your own memories, perhaps. For here we present plays you may have enjoyed once upon a time. Plays that have entertained and thrilled many an audience in many a theater. Plays you will still enjoy. You're in your seat at the Brownstone Theater now, and sitting beside you is the distinguished American drama critic and author, a knowing and charming gentleman, Clayton Hamilton. May we introduce you to Mr. Hamilton?
Good evening. It's always fine to welcome you to the Brownstone Theater, a theater of my memories and your imagination. And we have a charming comedy for you this evening, The Cinderella Man by Edward Charles Carpenter. We're old friends, Mr. Carpenter and I, and this play, since its first production at the Hudson Theater in New York in 1916, has been an old friend for many theatergoers. And like its genial author, The Cinderella Man is always welcome company. Jackson Beck will appear tonight as Tony Quintard. And Jan Miner, in the continued illness of Gertrude Warner, will appear as Marjorie Kaner. Tony is a young writer, an undiscovered genius. And Marjorie is the daughter of a very wealthy man. Her mother, who had been divorced, has died, and the young girl comes back from France to live in her old home with her father, whom she hasn't seen for 14 years. She's very lonely and rather uncertain as to her welcome. As our first act begins, Marjorie is just entering the Kaner home in the company of the family lawyer, Mr. Romney.
Miss Marjorie Kaner, Mr. Romney Evans.
Hello.
Hello?
Are you my father?
I am?
In France, fathers kiss their daughters.
Well, it all depends on how you feel about it.
Oh, I feel about it just like any other girl. There. It's all over. You didn't mind it very much, did you?
Mind it? Why should I? I may not be the perfect pattern of a father, but I dare say that I'm no worse than you expected.
Well, I think you're going to turn out very well.
Oh, then you're not disappointed in me.
No, I was afraid that you wouldn't care to have me here at all, but you seem to be, quite cordial.
You're a strange girl.
Well, I feel a little strange. I suppose that's because I've been away so long. I haven't really known you except to Romney. Romney, where are you?
Here, my dear.
Oh, good.
I know that Romney is a family lawyer, but I still don't see why you run for him when I am here.
Am I supposed to know you?
Oh, this is my good friend Albert Sewell.
Sewell? The composer?
Yes, you have heard of Papa Sewell.
Well, yes, I loved your last opera.
Naturally, everyone did. But that was because I had a good book, a libretto. I can write symphonies out of my head, waltzes out of my fingers. But an opera, I must have a book.
In fact, he wants a book so badly that he's offered a prize of $10,000 for the best one.
Is that much?
It is unheard of, but I am desperate. If that money does not bring a genius out of his garret, nothing will.
Oh, so that's where geniuses come from. Well, I'm sure you'll find one by Christmas.
Christmas, that reminds me. I have a Christmas present for you. A wee bit of a song.
Well, Sewell, I think that's very nice of you.
Yeah, read the verse.
He spins no song, he rears no dome. Out of his heart he builds a home. Oh, I like that. Who wrote the words?
I do not know. I just read them in the paper, liked them, and tore them out.
Well, I'd like to know the man who wrote that.
Hey, let me see that, Marjorie. Why, this is amazing. I know the chap who wrote this.
Is he a friend of yours?
Yes. Say, this is very strange, this song falling into your hands, because I'd thought that...
You're taught what?
Gentlemen, excuse us. Marjorie and I are going over to the window and chat.
Well...
You can depend on Romney to take a pretty girl.
There. You see that dreadful old boarding house next door? That's where he lives.
Where who lives?
Tony Quintard, the chap who wrote that verse. He lives up there like Cinderella in the attic. The gable touches this roof.
Oh, a Cinderella man. Is he dreadfully poor?
Yes, dreadfully.
Oh, Ronnie, why don't you do something for him?
Well, he won't let me. Young idiot won't take a penny.
But hasn't he any family?
No, he did have a rich uncle who died, but he didn't leave Tony any money because he disapproved of Tony's writing.
Romney, I'm going to invite him to dinner.
Well, I doubt if he'd accept an invitation from a stranger.
Oh, well, then I'll have to think of something else.
Yes. I'm afraid Christmas will be rather lonely up there in his attic.
Christmas. Romney, I want you to go over there tomorrow and find out what he needs most. Don't ask him. Look around and see for yourself, and then come back and tell me.
Say, what's stirring in that funny little head of yours?
Oh, the Cinderella man is going to have a Christmas. I'll go over tomorrow.
But how?
Oh, I don't know, but I'll get there some way. There. This garret doesn't look quite as bare as it did. Now, let me see. I've put the quilt on his bed, and I guess I'd better put that tablecloth on the trunk. Doesn't seem to be any table. And jelly and butter. Hope he likes chicken. Where's the cake? Oh, dear. It looks a little tipsy. I must have hit it when I came through the window. Now, what else? Oh, cigarettes and matches. Hope he smokes.
Primrose,
And then
come
I think-
upstairs, will you? I want you to run an errand for me.
Oh, he's back. I've got to get out of here. Oh, the window's stuck and I can't get out. What'll I... If I could hide behind this curtain. My shoes will show. Well, I'll just have to take the chance.
Primrose, come up with me and I'll show you what I want.
Yes, sir.
I want you to take this... Primrose, it looks as if Santa Claus has been here.
Oh,
Primrose,
yes.
did Romney Evans bring this stuff over?
No, sir.
Well, then, where did it all come from?
I don't know, sir.
Must be magic. That's what it is, magic.
Oh, I don't believe in magic.
Well, have some chicken or a piece of that cake there, and you will.
Oh.
Good. This'll keep us for a month. You know, this food inspires me to write. On your way, Primrose, back to your cellar. The muse has struck.
But where do you suppose these things come from, sir?
You explain it. And when you find out the name of my fairy godmother, come back and tell me. But go away now.
Yes, sir. But it's almighty strange.
It certainly is. Well, I'll get to work and see if... Uh-oh. What's this? A pair of feminine slippers showing beneath my curtains? It must be my fairy godmother. Please come out, won't you? I promise not to eat you. Oh, no, don't speak. Let me explain you. You came from the Isle of Bliss on a sunbeam. You had just finished your Christmas marketing, and you called your sunbeam the way mortals call their cabs to take you home again. But the sunbeam had probably lingered too long over the grapes, and feeling in a sportive mood, he picked you up and shot you through my window pane. She laughed.
Well, I'd laugh more, only my teeth are chattering. Won't you ask me to sit down?
Oh, 1,000 pardons. Permit me. There. You provide the feast, I provide the hospitality. Which reminds me, do have some chicken.
Thank you, no.
By the way, did you have far to come?
You, insist upon the details?
I entreat.
Well, then, once upon a time, a girl came from a far country to live alone in a big house with her father.
You're not the rich little girl who lives next door.
Oh, you know about her?
Yes. Primrose saw her come last night. The little heiress, the veiled princess.
You, don't like rich girls?
No.
Oh. Well, it seems that this rich girl was lonely, so she hired a companion named, Miss Mudge.
You're Miss Mudge?
Yes. And the companion heard about the boy next door.
Oh, I get it. Romney Evans told her.
Mm-hmm. And she liked something she heard about the boy. He spins no songs, he rears no domes. Out of his heart he builds a home.
Oh, why, you repeat it as if you liked it.
It was the song that gave the princess's companion the courage to venture across the roof from her window to yours.
Across the roof? I never thought of that.
You see, your song was your letter of credit.
Indeed it was. I got $3 for it.
I knew that anybody who could write from the heart that way must be nice. So I thought it would be fun to have a hand in your Christmas and then disappear.
Oh, but I think it's much better that I discovered my fairy godmother.
Thank you. You know you are a Cinderella man.
Cinderella man?
Well, that's what I've been calling you to myself.
I'm terribly glad you're not the veiled princess.
You, dislike princesses so much?
I do. Rich girls are conceited, empty-headed bores.
Well, I think you're rather hard on them.
Does a poor man want to ruin his life by marrying a millionaire?
Well, how could she ruin his life?
Well, he couldn't expect her to live as he'd been used to living, so he'd have to accept help, and that would be the death of his self-respect. It would kill his ambition. There'd no longer be the actual biting necessity to go to work, and necessity is a great spur to ambition.
Oh.
Then he'd never have the privilege of taking care of a woman all by himself, working for her, struggling for her, suffering for her.
I agree with you. But suppose you find a rich girl who doesn't care for money. The veiled princess next door is like that.
Impossible.
Well, I can prove it to you. Let me bring her over someday and...
Oh, no. I'm more afraid of a princess than I am of the great she-bear.
Who's the great she-bear?
My landlady. The most awful woman in the world. She has a very low mind. She never puts any coal in the furnace if she can avoid it, and she demands the rent ahead of time.
Well, I'm glad you're not afraid of me. And now
You're not going?
Well, I must.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you read that poem. At least we met because of it.
Oh, that reminds me. You know, anyone who can write like that ought to write an opera. Did you know that they're offering a prize of $10,000 for a story for an opera?
Yes, I did. And this manuscript of mine is the one that's going to win the prize.
Oh, let me see it, may I?
Of course.
You should have this typewritten. I have a typewriter.
I don't think I could manage one.
I can. Let me type your manuscript.
I wouldn't think of putting you to so much trouble.
Oh, please, let me.
Well, it would be a wonderful favor. And, well, now that you've found the way, you will come again, won't you?
Well, I have to now. You've just engaged me as your secretary.
Well, that was very clever of me. When shall I see you?
Well, now, that will depend entirely on the princess. She may let me out for an hour tomorrow. Will you, please open the window for me?
Oh, of course. Are you sure you want to go back this way?
Very sure.
Then, good night, fairy godmother.
Good night, Cinderella man. And Merry Christmas.
From where I sit in the Brownstone Theater, I can see that the remainder of our play, The Cinderella Man, is bound to be on the romantic side. The scene will still be set in the garret, but it's a week later, and there's a big change in Tony's surroundings. Now there are a few rugs, a tea set, a chintz curtain, and other evidences of activity on the part of a young lady who has assumed the name of Mudge. As the curtain rises, we see that it's dusk, and Tony is standing at the window, peering anxiously into the waning light.
Thank heaven you've come at last.
What's the matter?
You're late. It's nearly 4 o'clock.
Were you anxious?
You're always so punctual.
Oh, I was putting the finishing touches to the manuscript. Here it is.
Good. Now I can edit it and get it off tonight.
So, you were worried about me?
Oh, it looks fine. So professional.
I asked you a question.
I beg your pardon?
Were you really worried about me?
Oh, certainly I was.
When did you begin to be worried?
When you didn't come.
Right away?
Yes.
At 3:30?
Yeah.
Were you very much worried?
Miss Mudge, I'm busy. Please don't talk.
Oh.
Please. How can I concentrate when you're singing at the top of your voice?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to make so much noise.
Thank you. You know, this is a good act, only I don't quite like the finish of it, where the Princess Wisteria slaps the Prince Hollyhock's face and runs away.
Oh, he was very impudent to kiss her right in front of her own palace door where anyone might have seen them.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, that's why she was so angry.
I thought she was angry because he kissed her.
Well, not because he kissed her, but because he did it so publicly. She loves him already, you see.
Oh, no. She doesn't love him until the last act.
She loves him in the second. But she doesn't say anything about it until the last.
You're sure of that?
Positive.
Well, if that's the case, well, then there should be some expression of it at the end of Act 2, after the slapping. Now, let's work it out. Now, you be the princess.
Yes, and you be the prince.
Yeah, now, I say so, and then I kiss you. Now, you slap me. Oh, no harder than that. I've got to get into the spirit of the thing.
But you didn't really kiss me.
All right, let's do it again. Now. That's better. And it gives me an idea. I've got to get to work.
It's time you stopped and had tea.
How can I get this job done when you keep bothering me?
Well, you can't work without being fed.
I can't work when I'm stuffed.
Well, if you stuff yourself, it isn't my fault.
I don't stuff myself. All you do is make me eat.
Oh.
You've kept me so stuffed for the past week that half the time my brains have refused to work.
Well, that isn't true. And they've worked better than ever. You said so yourself.
Oh, now you've got me so upset I can't work.
Well, I'm glad of it.
Don't you realize I've got to get this thing corrected and sent away? I'm supposed to be in an atmosphere of romance, and you keep dragging me out of it into commonplace material things like eating. You leave me alone for 5 minutes, I'll be through. A person doesn't want to eat all the time. When a person's an artist, he... What's wrong? Oh, I suppose I've hurt you somehow. I didn't mean to. Really, I didn't. When I start working, I'm not a fit companion for a prehistoric monster. You know, I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm impatient and restless all day until you come, and when you're gone, I'm lonely. Oh, you're crying.
No, I'm not.
I'm a beast.
No, it's all right now.
You forgive me?
Of course. No, I think I'll go home.
Miss Mudge. Oh, I hate that name. Fairy godmother. You're almost as much alone in the world as I am, aren't you?
Almost.
I don't often think of things like this, but if I should die tonight, it wouldn't affect a single soul. If anything should happen to you, is there anyone who would care very much?
Not very much.
Miss Mudge, fairy godmother, do you know anything about marrying?
Marrying? Well,
You know? You know, you've got the most beautiful eyes in the world.
Have I?
Yes. I wonder if my manuscript is any good.
Oh, I know it is. It's inspired.
All I could offer any girl today would be a little inspiration.
Well, wouldn't it be a sensible idea, then, if you were to marry a girl who had a little money of her own?
I won't marry a girl with money.
But some awfully nice girls come that way. Now, there's the princess.
Oh, please.
Well, it isn't fair for you to be so prejudiced against her. She's the same sort of girl that I am.
You're worth 1,000,000 princesses. Look, if this manuscript should win, in that case, I'd have $10,000. A man could marry on $10,000, couldn't he?
Oh, yes, indeed.
It would be a wonderful adventure.
Yes, it would.
Darling,
So, Mr. Quintard, I thought so. This is what's been going on in my attic. And that's where you got those chintz curtains and that stove and those quilts.
The great she-bear.
Mr. Quintard, I know what's been going on up here. I want you to get out and take that girl with you. This is a decent house, and I'm a respectable woman.
You don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying I won't have a lodger of mine carrying on like this.
How dare you?
You get out of here. You
Shut up and get out of my room.
What?
I said shut up and get out.
This is
Don't
my...
you say another word. You've said enough. I'll get out of here tomorrow, but you get out of here now. Go on, get out.
Well...
I'm sorry.
So am I.
It makes something very beautiful seem evil, doesn't it?
Yes, Tony.
Good night.
Tony, where will you go if you leave here?
I can't say.
You let me know.
I'll have to tell you later.
Tony.
Good night. Good night and goodbye, fairy godmother.
Mr. Sewell.
Oh, Papa Sewell, come in. Have you read Mr. Quintard's opera?
Yes, Marjorie, I have read it. So have the other members of the committee. I saw to that.
Well, what do you think of it? Isn't it wonderful?
I'm sorry. The committee will not have it the way it is.
They won't have it that way. But that's impossible. It's so wonderful.
So we all thought, until we came to the last act. But what does your author do then? He ruins it. He ends it tragically.
Oh, but he doesn't. I'll show you the original manuscript.
Let me see it.
Well, it's over here.
Marjorie, what have you got to say about an opera of a man I never heard of?
Well, you see, Papa, your secretary typed it for me.
Oh, and for whom I'd like to know?
A friend of mine.
A man of real talent.
Here's the original, Mr. Sewell.
Thank you, my dear.
What's his name?
Anthony Quintard.
Never heard of him.
You will. You will.
Where did you meet him? Did Romney introduce you?
No.
Yes.
Yes, no. Who am I to believe? Did you introduce them, Romney?
Well, I told them about each other.
You see, Papa, we're neighbors. He lived next door, and it's only a step across the roof to his window.
Good Lord.
You know, this original is a fine piece of work.
Don't you love it?
I suppose you stood at your window making eyes at him.
No. I climbed across the roof to his window.
Romney, this girl's made a fool of herself.
Have I done something I shouldn't?
Have you done something you shouldn't? No. Nothing but scrape up an acquaintance with this Quintard person in the most extraordinary manner. I wonder what the man must have thought of you.
Well, he was very grateful.
It's a wonder he didn't make violent love to you.
I wish he had. But he didn't.
Why didn't he? Doesn't he like you?
He's very poor and fearfully proud.
Oh.
This manuscript is wonderful. This chap is an artist.
Artist. He's a scribbler. After my daughter for her money.
Don't worry. When he finds out I'm your daughter, I'll never see him again.
Oh. So he objects to your father,
He doesn't know you're my father.
What's that?
I told him I was your daughter's companion. I had to. Tony doesn't want his wife to support him. He wants to support her. Oh, Papa, please disinherit me. And then I can go to Tony and tell him I haven't any money, and he'll have to marry me.
What right has this young snip to let a matter of money stand between him and a girl like you? It's absurd. Marjorie, I positively forbid you to cross that roof again.
I won't, Papa.
Good.
He's moved.
What?
You know, this play is a masterpiece.
Romney, he likes it.
You'll give him the prize then? Mr. Quintard, see Mr. Sewell.
What's that young man doing here?
I sent for him.
Oh, more of your conniving, huh? I'll see him.
But he asked for me, not you.
This is my house. You can have Mr. Quintard when I'm finished with him. Now clear out, all of you.
Papa, please.
Yes, and that means you, too. Blodgett, ask Mr. Quintard to come in.
Yes, sir.
You'll be very gentle with him.
Yes, dear.
And don't let him know I'm Marjorie. He thinks I'm his fairy godmother.
His what?
Mr. Quintard, sir.
Come in, young man. I'm Morris Kaner.
I thought you were Mr. Sewell. He told me to come here.
Yes, I know. You, don't look like a poet.
I hope not.
But you are a poet, aren't you? You think your work's pretty important, don't you?
I think it's pretty good. Sometimes.
Young man with your assurance ought to go into business.
I suppose so. Make a pile of money. I wonder how it's done.
Foresight, my boy, foresight. That's how I made my money. In my mind, I saw that steel would be the biggest thing in the country. I watched my chance, and it panned out even bigger than I dreamed.
Dreaming. That's how we all begin. Poet or millionaire.
I see that dreaming puts us in the same boat.
Yes. I sing, but you row.
But your singing doesn't pay you as well as my rowing does me. You ought to marry into a wealthy family, young man.
Did you?
No!
That's how I feel about
Young man, you'll do.
Kena, you have kept me waiting long enough.
Oh, Quintard, this is Mr. Sewell.
Confound you, Quintard. What the devil do you mean by spoiling the last act?
Don't you like it?
Not at all. You'll have to use the original version.
How did you know about the original?
Well, it seems that my daughter's companion has the original manuscript in her possession.
Oh. Do you think I could see Miss Mudge?
Miss Bu... All right. I'll see.
Mr. Sewell, you feel sure the opera will go?
Very sure. Come see me tomorrow morning, and we'll go over everything together.
Oh, I'm ever so much obliged to you.
Do not speak of it. Ah, here comes the lady. So good night.
Good night.
Hello, Tony.
Oh. Well, you're so dressed up. You look more like a fairy princess, not a fairy godmother.
How are you, Mr. Cinderella Man?
Sewell has accepted my script.
I know. Why did you change the ending?
I was so unhappy after you'd gone that night.
You miss me?
Yes. I never missed anyone so much.
Tony, don't you think it'd be nice if you met the princess?
Oh, no, not now. Please. Please, Miss Mudge. Will you marry me?
Oh, Tony. Well, I'm not sure that you want to.
Not want to, but I love you. It was all I could do to keep from telling you that day, but it didn't seem right. I only had 17 cents in my pocket and not a prospect. But now, I feel that I can ask you.
Well, I wish I knew what I ought to do.
It's all very simple if you love me. You marry me, and we live together the rest of our lives.
Oh, it sounds wonderful, but... Well, I can't say yes until you've asked the princess.
Ask the princess?
Yes. Please ask her. She's here in this room.
You mean you're the princess?
Yes.
You haven't played fair. I fell in love with Miss Mudge.
Oh, Tony, listen to me. I love you no matter who I am. I don't want that money. I'll give it away. My love for you hasn't changed. It never will.
I'm sorry, Miss Mudge. Marjorie. But I couldn't marry a rich woman. I told you that. You couldn't give your money away. It wouldn't be fair to you.
Tony.
I'll be going. I want you to know that I love Miss Mudge very dearly, and I wish it all might have... Marjorie. Are you crying? Oh, please don't cry. I can't stand it when you cry. You know that. Oh, Marjorie. Please. Oh, hang it, Marjorie. If you'll just stop crying, I'll do anything.
Will you marry me?
If that's what you want, if you're sure that...
Sure. Oh, Cinderella Man. I was never so sure of anything.
Well, we can be reasonably certain that the Cinderella Man and his princess will live happily ever after. As I sat here listening to the fine performances of our players tonight, I couldn't help remembering the original cast of the Cinderella Man, the lovely Phoebe Foster and Burton Churchill, and above all, Shelley Hull, all excellent actors and dear friends of mine. Shelley Hull died, a victim of a wave of influenza. He was one of the most manly of our young romantic actors, and he was the husband of our beloved Josephine Hull, who has appeared in so many plays with such conspicuous success. Next week, we shall turn to a serious drama in the Brownstone Theater, when Gertrude Warner and Jackson Beck will be starred in Henrik Ibsen's celebrated play, A Doll's House. Nora and Torvald Helmer in that play start with being happily married, but then, well, let's observe the play together next week, shall we? I shall look forward to the pleasure of your company again at that time in our Brownstone Theater. And so, the time being only, good night.
The Brownstone Theater performances are produced in the Mutual Longacre Theater in New York, which once a week becomes our own Brownstone Theater. Your companion at these plays is the distinguished critic and author Clayton Hamilton. The adaptation of The Cinderella Man was made by Amzie Strickland. The music was directed by Sylvan Levin. The entire production was under the direction of Jock McGregor. Next week, A Doll's House. The Brownstone Theater originates at WOR and is heard over most of these stations on Wednesday evening at 9:30 Eastern War Time.
Once again, the years roll back, and you are in the Brownstone Theater to attend a performance of Polly of the Circus. It's a theater of memories, this Brownstone Theater, your own memories, perhaps. For here is that have entertained and thrilled many an audience in many a theater. Plays you will still enjoy. You are in your seat at the Brownstone Theater now, and sitting beside you is the distinguished American drama critic and author, a knowing and charming gentleman, Clayton Hamilton.
Good evening. I'm happy that you can be with us again this evening at the Brownstone Theater, the theater of my memories and your imagination. Circus time is in the air, and also in the Brownstone Theater, because our play tonight is a romantic comedy of the tan bark, Polly of the Circus. It was written by Margaret Mayo, an exceptionally able playwright. It was a hit when it opened many years ago at the Liberty Theater in New York, and it has remained popular ever since, which is the way of a good love story with an attractive setting. It all takes place in a small town, which might be almost any small town, and among the people we shall meet are the Reverend John Douglas, played by Jackson Beck, and a little later, the young lady from the circus, Polly, played by Gertrude Warner. The play begins in John Douglas' parsonage, his home. Across the way is a park, and in the park is the circus. At the rise of the curtain, two of John's parishioners, Mrs. Strong and Deacon Elberson, are looking out of the window rather disapprovingly. Amanda, the maid, is trying to answer their question.
It's simply disgraceful, this circus pitching its tent right under the nose of the parsonage. I'd just like to know what Parson Douglas thinks of it.
He hasn't said anything about it.
Well, I'm sure it distracts him.
It ain't the circus that's distracting him. The way the entire congregation's been coming in all day to peek out of the window.
Amanda Simpson, if you mean me. I was just watching for Mr. Douglas.
I just thought maybe you wanted to see for yourself just how wicked a circus really is. Can't see much from here, though. You ought to go inside the tent.
Me? Go inside the circus tent? Well, here comes the parson now.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Strong. Deacon Elberson. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Well, you see, Oh, it's awful, Parson, isn't it?
What's awful?
The circus. Don't you think it's terrible?
Can't say I haven't seen it. But I did see the parade. It took me right back to my kid days.
The town has no right to allow those people to pitch their tents so close to the church, to say nothing of letting them parade through the streets. Somebody ought to stop it.
Those parades never change. The same big brass band in the lead, the same green animal wagons, the same beautiful girls in their spangled dresses riding those spirited horses. And the same old clown.
Parson Douglas, I just can't believe my ears. A parson talking like that.
He wasn't a parson in them days.
No, I was just a little boy.
What's that? Something's happened. There's been an accident.
I'm going out to see what it is.
See if we can help, Amanda.
Oh, it's probably a fight. Those circus people are always fighting.
No, they're carrying someone. A woman, I think.
Mr. Douglas, one of the little circus girls fell off a horse. I told them they could bring her in here. It's all right, ain't it?
Well, of course. I'll go help them.
He isn't going to bring one of those women in here, is he?
Why not? It's his house, ain't it? And it's the nearest place.
But it's God's house, a sacred place.
Can you think of a better place to do a good deed?
Just put her on the sofa, Doctor.
All right.
Amanda, get some water and that bottle of brandy on the pantry shelf.
Yes.
Brandy in the parsonage.
Doctor, don't you think there are too many people in the room?
I was just going to say that.
Mrs. Strong, I know you're anxious to hear how badly the little girl is hurt. I'll let you know how she is later. You, too, of course, Deacon Elverson. So, if you don't mind.
Well, of
Never mind,
all
he's practically up.
How bad is it, Doctor?
Well, she doesn't even have any broken bones, but her ankle's badly twisted. She struck the back of her head when she fell. Maybe several hours before she regains consciousness. She really should be in a hospital, but I hate to move her.
She can stay here as long as necessary. Amanda and I can take care of her.
Might be some weeks before she can stand on that foot.
I'm sorry I took so long. Had to convince Miss Strong that the brandy was used strictly for medicinal purposes. Here it is.
Thank you, Amanda. That's fine. Now then, here's some gauze. Put a cold compress on her head and try getting her to sip a little of the brandy.
Yes, sir.
That bandage is all right for the time being. I'll be in again this evening to have a look at her. Meanwhile, she should be in bed.
She can have my bed. I'll be all right on the couch here in the study.
You're fine people, you two. Well, goodbye for now.
Goodbye, Doctor, and thank you. Amanda, couldn't I do that while you go up and get my bed ready for her?
Yes, sir. I'll go and get everything ready.
Come in.
Is this where they brung? Oh, yes, I see her. Are you the doctor?
No, I'm the minister, John Douglas. You're from the circus?
Toby's my name. I'm the chief clown. Polly's her uncle, Toby.
Oh, you're her uncle?
Well, not really. She just calls me that. You see, I'm all the folks she's got since her pa and ma died. I kind of brung her up.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I brung some of her things. It's getting kind of chilly out, and she'll need her coat.
The doctor says she won't be able to leave for some time. If you'd like to stay with her...
Well, that's real kind of you, sir, but I can't stay behind. I'm the chief clown, and the show's got to go on.
Well, now, don't you worry. My housekeeper and I will give her the best of care.
Well, thank you, sir. And if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could you keep letting me know how she is? I'll give you our route.
Do that. I'll keep in touch with you.
Well, thank you. You're very good, sir. Some of the people in town don't understand circus people, but we're real respectable, no matter what some folks think. And even if we don't go to church, well, we got a sort of a religion of our own, faith and loyalty to each other.
Quiet, Bingo. Take it easy. Take it easy, Bingo.
Who is Bingo? Another friend?
One of her best friends. Bingo's her horse.
Oh. Well, Mr. Toby, as I said, I'll write you, and so will Polly as soon as she's able.
Thank you.
Don't you worry. She'll be safe here.
Yes, sir. I can see that. She'll be safe here. Safer, maybe, than she's ever been before.
There ain't no use of you trying to get out of the bed, child.
But you don't understand. I got to get back to the show.
But I'm telling you, the show is gone.
Gone?
Yes, you got hurt. They had to leave you here.
The show's gone without me?
Yes.
Gosh, I got to get out of here.
Here, what's all this? You aren't trying to get out of bed, are you?
Say, who are you?
I'm John Douglas.
Don't mean a thing to me. I got to get out of here.
I'm afraid you can't. Not for the next few weeks.
Few weeks? Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. What happened? How'd I get here?
You were brought here after the accident.
The accident? Oh, now I remember. Bingo reared, and I fell, and that's about all I can remember. Say, you the doctor?
No, but this is my house, and you're in my charge.
Huh?
I promised your Uncle Toby that I'd take care of you.
Did Uncle Toby say it was okay for me to stay here?
Yes?
Well, Uncle Toby okayed it. Say, did he tell you about me?
Well, he told us your parents were dead, and he had sort of brought you up.
Yeah, that's right. He's been my father and mother for a long time.
Your mother passed on when you were very young?
She didn't pass on. She passed out. Can you beat it? The best rider of her time, and she had to fall off a ladder. What a finish.
And your father?
Oh, he got his on the level, in the lion cage. Now I got mine.
Oh, but this isn't serious.
Not serious. I'm the star rider.
Is that important?
Is that important? You tell her, mister.
I'm surprised at you, Amanda. The star rider is just about the most important person in the circus.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but almost. Well, that's all there is about me. Now, suppose you tell me your line.
Line?
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a minister.
Oh, a sky pilot. Great Barnum and Bailey.
Now, Miss Polly, that's no way to talk about a servant of God.
Did I make a break? I'm sorry, but I never thought I'd be talking to one of you guys. Say, how long you been showing in this town?
About 6 months.
6 months in one town? Holy cow. You must have quite a rep.
Rep?
Repertory, different acts.
Oh.
You can't give them the same act all the time.
Well, of course not. I preach a different sermon every Sunday.
Boy, that's a tough routine. You write them all yourself?
In a way, I get my text from the Bible and then try to explain it.
Oh. Oh, when's your next show?
Mr. Douglas is preaching this morning.
Gee, I wish I could hear you. What are you going to talk about?
The story of Ruth and Naomi.
We got a girl named Ruth in the show. She's one of the freaks, but she's a good egg. Whose name?
Naomi.
Yeah, the other one.
How would you like to read the story? We have a Bible right here.
Well, I ain't much on reading.
Got nice pictures in it.
Oh, I like pictures.
Now, you wait. I'll find the place for you. Here. You see? Well, there's a picture of Ruth and Naomi.
Well, what do you know? They're dressed just like our chariot riders. What's it say about them?
Would you like me to read some of it to you?
Have you got time before you ring up?
Ring up?
Before your show time.
Oh, yes, a little. Now you listen. And Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go. And where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God, my God."
Hey, that's kind of pretty. I didn't know they had things like that in the Bible.
There are a great many beautiful and inspiring stories in the Bible.
Could you read some more?
Yes, indeed. Where thou diest will I die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if aught but death part thee and me.
Look at me.
Thanks alive. It's hard to believe you made every stitch of that dress yourself.
Amanda, do you think Mr. John will like it?
Sakes alive, child. He never notices what people wear.
Oh, I thought it would please him.
You don't have to worry about pleasing him, child. You are happy here, ain't you?
Oh, happier than I've ever been. First, I thought I'd never be happy away from the circus, but now, well, when Uncle Toby wrote and told me to stay here, told me not to come back to the circus, it made everything perfect. That is, almost perfect.
Why, only almost?
Oh, you know what I mean. You and Mr. John and some of the other people like me, but some... Well, Deacon Elverson and Mrs. Strong, they don't like me. They don't want me here. You know that.
Them. I wouldn't let them worry me.
Oh, I try not to.
Well, don't we look fine in our new dress?
He did notice it, Amanda. See?
Well, I'll say he sure is improving since you came here. Goodness, it's so nice out here. I hate to go in, but I got work.
I'll go along with Amanda.
I want to talk to you, Polly.
Later, Mr. John. I gotta go now.
Well, what's your hurry? Oh, I see. Good afternoon, Mrs. Strong, Deacon Elverson.
Good afternoon, Mr. Douglas.
Afternoon, Miss Douglas. You know I don't beat about the bush. We want to talk to you about that girl.
Girl? You mean Polly?
We do?
We want to know how much longer she's going to stay here.
Just a minute. Who's we?
The members of your congregation.
Am I to understand that you are speaking for them?
Yes. This girl is living under the church's roof, eating the church's bread.
Just a moment.
And we...
Let's get this straight. I receive a salary to live on and this parsonage to live in. Any guests that I may have here are my guests, not guests of the church. Remember that, please.
As a member of your congregation, may I point out that your first duty is to your church and its members.
I also have a duty to that girl. I promised an old man who loves her that I'd look after her.
That was 6 months ago. She's well now and able to go back where she came from.
Back where she came from. You call yourself a Christian, and yet you stand there and practically demand that this child be sent back to a life you consider sinful.
I'm not asking you to send her back there. All we ask is that you get her away from here.
Well, I won't.
Well, then I'm going to have to do my duty as deacon of the church and warn you that either that girl leaves or we take steps.
That doesn't frighten me. Good afternoon, Deacon. Mrs. Strong.
You haven't heard the last of this.
I should say not.
Good afternoon. Polly. Polly,
Yes, Mr. John?
come out here and sit down beside me. I want to talk to you.
Now what have I done that's wrong?
Nothing, child. I was just wondering, how would you like to go away?
Away?
To a big school where there are lots of other young ladies your age?
Would you be there?
Hardly.
Oh, I wouldn't like any place without you. You want me to go?
You'd learn a great deal at school.
Well, I'm learning right here. You'd be surprised how much I've learned. Why, I know the story of Ruth by heart.
You do?
Sure. Want to hear me say it?
Yes, indeed.
Entreat me not to leave thee or to return.
They shan't do it. I won't let them.
Mr. John, what do you mean?
I'm sorry. Go on.
Why, I can't say it now.
Of course you can. Entreat me not to leave thee. Go on, Polly. Please.
Or to return from following after thee. But whither thou goest, I will go. Oh, don't send me away, Mr. John. Please don't send me away. I don't want to learn anything ever except from you.
There, dear, don't cry. I won't send you away. I promise no matter what happens, I'll never send you away.
Well, John is permitting Polly to remain and creating new complications for himself and for her, as we shall see in the second part of Polly of the Circus after this short intermission in our Brownstone Theater. Perhaps you may remember the actress who created the role of Polly in the original production of this play. It was Mabel Taliaferro, a fine artist who, as you must know, is appearing in a current Broadway production even now as we sit together in the Brownstone Theater. I'm sure she would enjoy the performance by Gertrude Warner in our cast tonight. And in our own theater, our producer, Mr. McGregor, is ready with the second part of Polly of the Circus. The circus is playing a return engagement in the town where Polly has spent so many happy months. At the rise of the curtain, we discover Uncle Toby, who's just dropped in to see Polly.
So just got in, Polly, and I rushed right over. My, you're looking great. And so pretty and so grown up.
You wouldn't believe anyone could change so in less than a year, would you?
No, sir, you would.
Tell me about everybody. How's the new writer
Well,
and Bingo and Winky and Mr. Barker? Is he still the manager?
Well, yes, and he said I should tell you your job's waiting in case you want it.
Oh, no, Uncle Toby. I couldn't come back.
No?
Why, when I think of how it used to be at the circus, the noise and rush, the ring with its blazing lights and the awful whirl round and round on Bingo, till my head got dizzy. And the parade through the streets with me in tights. Oh, no, Uncle Toby. I couldn't go back to that. Not ever.
I'm glad you feel that way, Polly. This is the right place for you.
Uncle Toby,
Yeah.
you go in the house and see Amanda.
Huh?
There are some people coming. They wouldn't interest you. Go on. I'll call you when Mr. John comes.
Oh, those people. Yeah. Well, you bet I'll go on.
Was that one of those circus people I just saw?
Yes, Deacon Elverson. Uncle Toby the clown, remember him?
No. Was you calculating on going back with him?
Well,
Because if you was, we'll see that nobody stops you.
but I have no idea of leaving here.
That's too bad. Because your stay here is making trouble.
Trouble?
Hmm.
I don't understand.
If Mr. Douglas keeps on being so bullheaded and refusing to send you away, we'll get another minister and we'll get him quick.
Oh, you can't mean that, Mrs. Strong. He hasn't done anything, and I haven't done anything either.
You've done plenty just being here, living in his house. Either you get out of here or he does.
You mean you'd actually fire him if he doesn't send me away?
That's it.
I'll go away. I'll go now with Toby. Only please don't send Mr. John away. But if I go, right now, you'll let him stay, won't you?
Well, yes. We ain't got nothing against him. He's a good parson. If you go, we'll keep him on.
All right. It's a bargain. But not a peep out of you to Mr. John. He's got to think I went on my own accord, savvy?
Mm-hmm. I understand, yes.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. Look at my coat. Uncle Toby! Uncle Toby, I changed my mind. I'm going with you.
Where are you going, Polly?
Oh, Mr. John.
Where did you say we're going?
Yes, did you call me, Polly?
Yeah, I'll be ready in a minute.
Ready? But you said...
I said I'd go with you. Back to the circus.
Deacon Elverson, is this some of your work?
Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not so sure. Polly, just a little while ago, you said you never wanted to leave me.
I know, but that was before Toby came. I didn't know how I really felt till I saw him, till he told me about all my old friends, how they all missed me. All of a sudden, I knew I missed them, too.
Polly, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. I want to go back. I want to ride bingo again.
But you can't. I need you.
No. No, you don't need me. You've been awful kind, Mr. John. And I'll never change towards you, but I was born in the circus. That's where I belong.
You belong with me.
No. I want bingo. I want to go round and round the ring. I want to hear the music. I miss all that. I want to see the lights and the people. I want to hear the cheering. I want to live and die in the circus the way troopers do, the way my folks did. It's in my blood, I guess.
Polly, listen to me.
No. I got to go back. Don't try to stop me.
Polly, child, what's troubling you?
It's nothing. Just being back in this town again.
You know, Polly, I still don't believe you really wanted to come back. It shows. The way you've been acting. Right now, for instance. You didn't ride in the parade today. And you asked to be let off riding tonight. Barker's real mad.
I'll be all right again as soon as we leave here.
I was a fool to ever let you come back to the big top. You don't belong with us anymore.
Oh, don't say that, Uncle Toby. Don't make me feel that I'm in the way here, too.
Too? You wasn't in his way, was you, Pa?
I tried hard not to be, but...
Polly, you love the parson, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Toby. I'll never stop loving him.
I see.
But let's not talk about it anymore. It's almost time for my act. I'll get ready.
But Polly, you said you couldn't ride tonight.
I changed my mind. I'm going to dress.
Oh, well, I shouldn't have ever let her come back.
Hello, Toby.
Yeah.
They said I'd find you here.
Mr. Douglas, I was just thinking about you, but I never expected to see you in the circus grounds.
Polly wasn't in the parade. She's not sick, is she?
Not what you'd rightly call sick, Mr. Douglas.
I'm glad of that. Toby, tell me, is she happy here? Contented?
Mr. Douglas, she ain't a bit happy. And she was happy with you.
I don't think so. If she had been, why did she leave?
That's what I could never figure out. At first, when I seen her at your house, she said nothing could ever make her come back. And then something happened to make her change. Something that you and me don't know about.
Toby, I've got to talk to her.
All right. All right. But don't let on I said anything.
Just leave everything to me. How do I get to see her?
You'll have to wait here. She'll be coming back in a few minutes. Just get behind those trunks.
Thank you, Toby.
Make it quick. Somebody's coming, and you shouldn't be seen here. I'll send her out.
I tell you, I saw him with my own eyes, Deacon Elverson. I saw him come right this way.
And he's still around here somewhere. Tell you what, Miss Strong, we'll hunt for him. You go that way, I'll go round back of the other tent. We'll find him, and when we do, we'll settle things once and for all.
Mr. John. Oh, you shouldn't have come here. I had no idea it was you Toby said wanted to see me.
I was hoping you'd come to see me.
Well, you know, circus people don't have much time for visiting.
Didn't you want to see me?
Of course. I'm always glad to see old friends.
And you meant it when you said you'd never change towards me?
Of course I did.
All right, then. One time I could depend upon your giving me a truthful answer. I believe I still can. Tell me, why did you run away from the parsonage?
I told you, I wanted to come back here.
But you're not happy here.
Who told you that?
Nobody had to tell me. I know because I'm not happy either.
Oh, Mr. John.
Polly, darling, I want you. I need you. I love you.
No, you must.
I can't help it. Polly, you've got to come back. I've got to hold you in my arms like this.
Oh, John, no.
So, miss, this is how you keep your bargain.
Bargain? What bargain?
Please, Deacon Elverson, I didn't mean to see him. I truly meant to keep my word.
Fine hiding a hair of him. Oh.
What's all this about a bargain?
I'll tell you. This girl promised she'd go away and never see you again if we kept you on as our minister.
So it was you who drove her away.
We were merely doing our duty.
Duty? You don't know the meaning of the word. You're nothing but a bunch of sneaking hypocrites.
Parson Douglas. I don't allow anyone to talk that way to me, not even the parson.
I'm not your parson. Not anymore. I've stayed with you because I believed you and your kind needed me. Now this little girl needs me more. Her place is right here, in my arms. And I'm never going to let her go. Never.
It's where I've wanted to be for so long. Oh, John, I love you so.
All right, folks, get moving. Everything's all right now. Everything's all right. Take her home, Mr. John. Take her home. The show's got to go on.
have rolled back, for this little while at least, as we have sat together in the Brownstone Theater for a performance of Margaret Mayo's comedy, Polly of the Circus. To our stars, Gertrude Warner and Jackson Beck, my critical compliments. Next week, the Brownstone Theater will be closed temporarily because Mutual will broadcast an address by our Secretary of State, Edward R. Stettinius, Jr. It will be an important address, and I know that all of us will want to hear it. We'll reopen the Brownstone Theater week after next, when Miss Warner and Mr. Beck will be with us in a highly romantic drama in which Mr. Beck will play Francois Villon and Miss Warner Catherine de Vaucelle. This will be Justin Huntley McCarthy's great favorite, If I Were King. May I take this occasion to transmit our gratitude for the many letters we've received about the Brownstone Theater. They've been not only friendly and encouraging, but stimulating as well. We hope, all of us, that you will continue to write to us about our plays, particularly about plays that you may care to suggest for future production. You may be certain that we shall consider all of your suggestions carefully. I shall look forward to your letters and to the pleasure of your company the week after next at the Brownstone Theater for our production of If I Were King. And so, for the time being only, good night.
Brownstone Theater performances are produced in the Mutual Longacre Theater in New York, which on these occasions becomes our own Brownstone Theater. Your companion at these plays is the distinguished critic and author Clayton Hamilton. The adaptation of Polly of the Circus was made by Eleanor Abbey. The music was directed by Sylvan Levin. The entire production was under the direction of Jock McGregor. Week after next, If I Were King. The Brownstone Theater originates in New York and is heard over most of these stations on Wednesday evening at 9:30 Eastern Wartime. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Once again, the years roll back, and you are in the Brownstone Theater to attend the performance of The Man Without a Country. It's a theater of memories, this Brownstone Theater, your own memories, perhaps. For here we present plays you may have enjoyed once upon a time, plays that have entertained and thrilled many an audience in many a theater, plays you will still enjoy. You are in your seat at the Brownstone Theater now, and sitting beside you is the distinguished American drama critic and author, a knowing and charming gentleman, Clayton Hamilton.
Good evening. It's a great pleasure to welcome you in the Brownstone Theater, the theater of my memories and your imagination. Our play this evening, however, is a story of everyone's memories. It is one of the most famous of all American stories, The Man Without a Country, by Edward Everett Hale. It first appeared in 1853, and it has long been regarded as a classic. Our dramatization tonight is by a young man in our armed services, Specialist First Class Hal Davis, USNR. And our Brownstone Theater stars, Gertrude Warner and Jackson Beck, welcome as a guest star the distinguished actor of stage and screen, Neil Hamilton, who will play Philip Nolan, the man who lost his country. Mr. Beck will play Lieutenant Mitchell, and Miss Warner will portray the fascinating Miss Rutledge. Our story begins in the year 1807. A young lieutenant, Philip Nolan, has been tried on charges rising out of his participation in a plot against the government of the United States, a plot instigated by Aaron Burr. The evidence against Nolan has been conclusive, and as our curtain rises, the presiding officer of the trial, Colonel Morgan, has summoned the prisoner to face the court.
There will be order. Lieutenant Nolan, the court has found a verdict of guilty against you. We have considered your case thoroughly. It has been proved that you were willing to be false to the service. It has been proved that you were ready to follow the commands of Aaron Burr, whatever they may have been, wherever they may have led. And yet, before sentence is passed, you may wish to say something.
I have nothing to say.
You do not wish to say anything to show that you have been faithful to the United States?
I have said all that I have to say.
And you wish to say nothing to show that you did not intend to betray the United States?
Damn the United States! I wish that I may never hear of the United States again!
The court will recess. Mr. Marshal, you will have the prisoner rise and face the court. Prisoner, are you ready to hear the sentence of this court?
Yes, I'm ready.
Lieutenant Nolan, this court decides, subject to the approval of the President, that you never hear the name of the United States again so long as you shall live.
Lieutenant Mitchell, may I present Philip Nolan, your passenger?
Welcome aboard, Nolan.
My honor, Lieutenant.
Captain Danforth, shall we go to my cabin where we can talk?
Shall I go along, or will that be an intrusion?
If you'll remain here on deck, Mr. Nolan, we'll call you when we want you. Now, here are your orders, Lieutenant Mitchell. Nolan will be fed and berthed as befits his former rank of lieutenant in the Army. However, he must never hear of the United States again. He may read no books, receive no information, no conversation regarding the United States is to be held in his presence. Is that clear, Lieutenant?
Is he permitted to read newspapers?
Providing all news about the United States is taken out beforehand.
It will be difficult for my officers.
I understand that, but it can't be helped.
Yes?
Excuse me, sir, but this gentleman here would like to...
May I join you now, sirs? Do you mind?
Not at all, Mr. Nolan. Captain Danforth was just leaving.
Not because of my presence, I trust, Captain?
No, not at all, Mr. Nolan.
I think I'll enjoy life on the ocean. It's good for the health, you know. Nothing to do but loll in the sun and enjoy the breezes.
They can become wearing after a while.
Oh, you don't think I'll be here that long, do you, Lieutenant? I'm not without friends. I venture to predict that I'm ashore before you.
That remains to be seen.
If I may ask, where and when are we sailing?
We sail within the hour. The route takes us round the Cape of Good Hope.
Indeed. Oh, that's quite a long trip, Lieutenant Mitchell.
A trip without an ending, Mr. Nolan. That was wonderful, Lieutenant Hathaway. You know, I'm beginning to enjoy these afternoon readings on the quarterdeck immensely.
Yes, just the thing to pass these long afternoons at sea, Captain.
May I join you, sir?
Why, certainly, Mr. Nolan. We're reading again this afternoon.
What's the book this time?
A new work by Walter Scott. It's called The Lay of the Last Minstrel. I picked it up from a British officer when we put into port on the African coast.
Well, I'd like to have a try at the reading this afternoon, providing that you have no objections.
Well, we haven't been through the book as yet. Still, the subject matter does seem safe. Very well, Mr. Nolan, you may read.
Thank you, Captain. Well, let's see now. Here's the place, marked in red. Breathes there a man with soul so dead, who never to himself hath said, "This is my own, my native land."
Mr. Nolan,
whose heart hath ne'er within him burned, as home his footsteps he hath turned from wandering on a foreign strand. If such there be, go mark him well. For him no minstrel raptures swell. High though his titles, proud his name, boundless his wealth as wish can claim. Despite these titles, powers, and pelf, the rest. Heaven forgive me. Heaven forgive me.
I believe he knows now what a homeland means, Captain Mitchell.
I believe he does. And he'll realize it all the more when we transfer him outbound before sailing for home. How do you like the party, Mr. Nolan?
Well, it's wonderful, Captain Mitchell. The music, those ladies, the Mediterranean night, the Rock of Gibraltar. Why, I believe it's the pleasantest evening I've spent in years.
I'm glad of that, Nolan. You know, you've changed since you boarded my first ship 4 years ago. Strange how fate has brought us together again.
I hope you're not displeased, Captain.
Not at all. I'm happy to have you with us.
Changing ships is the only excitement left me these days. I'm beginning to look forward to meeting officers like yourself. Men that I've met before, friendly faces on far-off seas.
You're becoming rather well known in the Navy, Nolan. I do believe you're welcome to board most of the ships.
Well, that makes me truly grateful, but why speak of things like that on such a night? I even feel like dancing. That very charming lady over there. She and I had danced together before. One time we knew each other rather well. I wonder if she'd remember if I asked her. Miss Rutledge?
Why, Mr. Nolan.
I'm charmed to see that you haven't forgotten me, Miss Rutledge. May I have the honor of dancing?
I am not Miss Rutledge any longer, Mr. Nolan.
No?
No, I'm Mrs. Graff now.
Oh, well. Good evening, Mrs. Graff. May I still have the honor of dancing?
Well, I was about to dance with Lieutenant Fellows.
But as he's not here...
Very well, Mr. Nolan.
Then how many years since we last danced, Miss Rutledge? Mrs. Graff? To look at you, it should have been last night.
Oh, let's not talk of the years, Mr. Nolan. They go so swiftly.
Do they?
When one travels, I've been in Europe, all over Europe, it seems. And you?
Well, I've been all over the world, it seems. May I ask you, you're happy?
Yes, very happy.
I hoped you were.
You have thought of me?
Yes. I have so much time for thinking. And I preferred to think of what was pleasant, what was gay, what was charming.
Thank you. You still waltz beautifully, Mr. Nolan.
It's my partner, not my waltzing. And so our waltz is ended. Shall we sit here for a moment? There was something I meant to ask you.
Yes, Mr. Nolan?
Now, you've been through Europe. You've seen a great deal.
Sometimes I think I've seen everything.
And what do you hear from home, Mrs. Graff?
From home, Mr. Nolan?
Yes.
I thought you were the man who never wanted to hear of home again.
Mrs. Graff! Mrs. Oh. She's decided to give us a fight then, Captain Mitchell.
She'll fight all right, Nelson. I think we can make her strike her colors. Here, take the glass.
Thank you. Well, outgunned us, doesn't she?
Well, it'll be a good fight.
You mind if I help, Captain?
Glad to have you, Nolan. She's a tough one to crack.
Are you hurt? Are you hurt? Several wounded, sir. Our gun captain's dead. Well, here, you. Get a party to carry these men to the surgeon. You and you, stand by. Ready now? Fire! Good shooting, men. Let's keep it up.
Well, Nolan, we
we came out of that engagement rather well, thanks to you and your marksmanship.
Well, they needed a man of that gun who knew his artillery, and I stepped in without thinking. I hope you're not displeased.
Displeased? Nolan, we're deeply grateful to you. I'm mentioning you in the dispatches to show you how I personally feel. Here's my sword. I'd like you to have it.
Your sword?
Yes. Go ahead, put it on, Nolan.
I haven't worn a sword since... If you'll excuse me, sir, I will go to my cabin. If you'll excuse...
Here in the Brownstone Theater, we are presenting The Man Without a Country with Jackson Beck and Gertrude Warner, and our guest star, Neil Hamilton, as Philip Nolan. In this brief intermission, many years have passed. The case of Philip Nolan remains officially closed. He must serve out his sentence, never to hear the name of the United States again. But as he sails the seas, day after day, he finds himself learning to love his country more and more deeply. Efforts in his behalf have not been ended, but even the return of Aaron Burr, whom Nolan followed to his own disaster, does not seem to alter matters for the better. As the curtain rises on the second part of our play, we find Nolan with Captain Mitchell discussing the report of Burr's return to America.
Yes, according to reports, Aaron Burr has returned from his self-imposed exile in England.
Well, I hold in no grudge against him, Captain, in spite of the fact that my exile can never end. I go my way, collecting oddities for my scientific explorations, changing ships like the shifting winds.
Nolan, I might as well tell you. I was almost cashiered from the service for bringing up your case again in Washington.
But why must I go on like this? Why? Surely these long years have served as penance enough. I sinned against my country, true. But others have sinned and been forgiven. Why won't they listen?
No one is willing to assume the responsibility for your pardon.
If I could only get back to plead for myself. Just once.
Maybe you can. I think I have an idea. Next week we meet our relief ship off the coast.
Did it work, Captain Mitchell?
Not the way we planned, Nolan.
Oh.
Sit down for a moment.
Not the way we planned. It's over, then. There's no hope.
I'm afraid not. You ought to go aboard Houston's ship. And I... Well, I am to lose my command.
They wouldn't do that to you.
They have. I'm afraid it's goodbye this time, Nolan.
Why should they do this to you?
I'm a Navy man, Nolan. Not my place to question. Well, don't be too downhearted. We can write each other, you know. After I'm ashore, maybe something can be worked out. But promise me you'll not give up.
In my own way, I will keep faith with you, Captain Mitchell. In my own way.
Hey, Topping, you might pass me the salt. Oh, here you are. Thanks. You know, Topping, we were trying to recall a name. It was a fellow who died recently. Tried to start a rebellion years ago.
Oh, that fellow. You mean Burr, Aaron Burr.
Yes, that's right. Aaron Burr.
So let me tell you about him.
Gentlemen.
Yes, Nolan?
I hope you'll excuse me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Well, what's wrong with old plain buttons Nolan?
You men didn't know. What's wrong with Nolan is Aaron Burr. He was a follower of Burr's.
What?
Yes, that's why Nolan has been out with the fleet all these years, never getting back to the States.
Well, I never knew that.
There aren't many who still remember why Nolan never goes home. He's a queer duck anyway. Do you know he never lets anyone set foot in his cabin?
Right. That's odd. Well, we'll get rid of him soon. The old man says that when we head for home, Nolan goes out again.
You're Captain Ward, aren't you?
Ward it is, Nolan. You've still got a good memory, I see.
I remember you from the Intrepid.
Ah, that was a fine ship and a fine cruise. Well, Nolan, I have some news for you from a friend.
Who? Mitchell?
Yes. I saw him before I left, and he sends you his sincerest regards.
Well, how is he? What else did he say?
Oh, he's still in the Navy. As a matter of fact, he hopes to get a new command soon.
Do you think... That is, do you suppose... Will I ever sail with Mitchell again?
I don't know, Nolan. Time alone will tell.
Dear Captain Mitchell, unfortunately, I've been confined of late to my cabin. You see, I'm not as young as I used to be. Only the knowledge of your friendship sustains me during this period of meeting young and strange faces. Old plain buttons, they call me. Most of them either do not know or have forgotten why I am here. Only in their manner of speech and lack of reference to the land from whence we both came is it clear that those orders, which seem to have eternal use, are still in force. I have not heard from you in some time. Please write your most respectful friend, Philip Nolan.
Hey, Joe. Joe, you should have seen her. It's the first time I was ever on a slave ship, and it's going to be the last if I can help it.
What'll be the last time, Bolton?
Oh, begging your pardon, Mr. Nolan. I was just telling Joe about that slave ship we ran across yesterday.
The slaves should have been grateful for their deliverance.
Well, that they were, Mr. Nolan, but Mr. Gibbs had a hard time at first. He told them he'd put them ashore at Las Palmas, and that didn't please him so much. One big fella got up and made a speech. But I didn't understand the language.
I heard that speech, and I understood it. He said, "Take us home. Take us to our own country, to the women and children of our hearts. Our fathers and mothers will die if they do not see us again. Take us home, please. Take us home." How old are you, Bosun?
21, Mr. Nolan.
21. Bosun, let what that poor slave said show what it is to be without a family, without a home, and without a country. If you're ever tempted to say a word or do a thing that will put a bar between you and your family, your home and your country, pray God in his mercy to take you that instant home to his heaven.
I will, Mr. Nolan. I will.
Oh, if somebody had only said that to me when I was your age. Yes, come in. Well, you're looking well today, Mr. Nolan. Pray be seated. Thank you, Captain Danvers. You wanted to see me.
Yes, I don't quite know how to begin.
My capacity for absorbing bad news has grown tremendously in the past 50-odd years, Captain. Come now, don't spare me. I'm to be transferred again.
No, it's more than that. If it were only that, it would...
It couldn't be. Mitchell? Something's happened to Mitchell.
Yes. Captain Mitchell is dead. No. According to my information, he died a few weeks ago. And almost to the moment of his death, he was still pleading your cause.
Mitchell. My friend. Mitchell.
Nolan. Nolan.
How are you feeling now, Mr. Nolan?
Much more comfortable, thank you. Sorry to have bothered you. Stupid of an old man.
Don't be silly. You don't look any older than I do. You'll be out on deck in the spring sun before many days.
No, you don't believe that, do you, Doctor? No use in fooling me, you know.
No, there isn't.
Will you ask the captain to step into my cabin, please?
Immediately.
Come in.
You've asked for me, Mr. Nolan?
Yes, Captain Danforth. Come in.
Yes. I've never been in your cabin before, Nolan.
I see you're interested in my surroundings. This is my country. Here. Here I come and pay tribute to the land which I will never see again.
Oh, nonsense, Nolan.
It's true. Tell me, how do you like the map?
Huh?
I drew it myself. From memory, of course.
Yeah, it seems remarkably faithful to detail.
Oh, good, Danforth. I did my best to piece together the conversations I overheard, and then I would mark my map as best I could. Danforth, I must ask a favor of you.
At your command, Nolan?
I know I'm dying. I shall never get home. Surely you'll tell me something now.
But
Hear me through. There is not a man on this ship, not a man in all America, God bless us, more loyal than I. There cannot be another man who loves the old flag as I do, or prays for it as I do, or hopes for it as I do. Tell me everything before I die.
Where shall I begin?
Bless you, Stanton. And tell me the names on the flag. What are the states? How many have we?
Let me have the map. Here is Texas.
Splendid. I guessed at that.
And Oregon and California.
That's why I was not permitted to go ashore off the western coast. Continue, pray, continue.
And over here we have Montana.
Just to think, 50 years of history covered in so little time. Enough, Danforth. I am content.
Is there anything else I can do for you, Nolan?
Just hand me my prayer book, please.
Oh, yes, of course.
It will open at the right place.
You are?
Now, let us read.
For ourselves and our country. Oh, gracious God. We thank thee that... Nolan.
bury me in the sea. It's been my home, and I love it. But will not someone set up a stone for my memory at Fort Adams or at Orleans, that my disgrace may not be more than I ought to bear, and say on it, in memory of Philip Nolan, Lieutenant in the Army of the United States, he loved his country as no other man has loved her, what no man deserved less at her hand.
We have sat together in the Brownstone Theater for this performance of Edward Everett Hale's The Man Without a Country, with our Brownstone Theater stars, Gertrude Warner and Jackson Beck, and our guest star, Neil Hamilton, who played Philip Nolan. This play is especially timely when all of us still have so much to do for our country. So much to do in this war, a war which we must continue to support by buying more war bonds, as many more as possible, in the 7th War Loan. We have large quotas to meet, but they are necessary quotas. We should regard it as a patriotic privilege to meet them. Next week, same time, same station, the Brownstone Theater will present Jackson Beck and Gertrude Warner in a delightful comedy, The Fortune Hunter by Winchell Smith. I'm sure that you will find great pleasure in this entertaining play, and we shall find great pleasure in your presence on that occasion. And so, until then, good night.
The Brownstone Theater performances are produced in one of the Mutual Studios, which once a week becomes our own Brownstone Theater. Your companion at these plays is the distinguished critic and author, Clayton Hamilton. The adaptation of The Man Without a Country was made by Specialist First Class Hal Davis, United States Naval Reserve. The music was directed by Sylvan Levin. The entire production was under the direction of Jock McGregor. Next week, The Fortune Hunter. The Brownstone Theater originates in New York and is heard over most of these stations every week at this same time. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
Once again, the years roll back, and you are in the Brownstone Theater to attend the performance of Cyrano de Bergerac. It's a theater of memories, this Brownstone Theater, your own memories, perhaps. For here we present plays you may have enjoyed once upon a time, plays that have entertained and thrilled many an audience in many a theater, plays you will still enjoy. You are in your seat at the Brownstone Theater now, and sitting beside you is the distinguished American drama critic and author, a knowing and charming gentleman, Clayton Hamilton.
Good evening. It is always a pleasure to welcome you to the Brownstone Theater, the theater of my memories and your imagination. But tonight I feel a very special pleasure, because we are about to listen to the leading scenes of what has always been to me the most enchanting play in all the world. This is Cyrano de Bergerac, a heroic comedy by Edmond Rostand, which has been rendered magnificently into English verse by Brian Hooker. For this occasion, the members of our Brownstone Theater Company have invited a guest star. and I have the honor to present to you my dearest friend and one of our foremost actors, Walter Hamden. In the actual theater, Mr. Hamden has performed the part of Cyrano more than 1,000 times. And now, for our Brownstone Theater presentation of Cyrano de Bergerac. On a night in 1640, a great audience representative of all of Paris is assembled in the Royal Theater, but the show does not go on. Cyrano de Bergerac, a swaggering Gascon swordsman with a monstrous nose, suddenly appeared and goaded off the stage the leading actor, whom he happens to despise. In the midst of the ensuing hubbub, a disappointed busybody attempts to register a protest. Cyrano retorts.
You may go now. But you may go. Well, tell me why you are staring at my nose.
Oh, no,
Does it astonish you?
Your Grace misunderstands me.
Is it long and soft and dangling like a trunk?
I never said...
Or crooked like an owl's beak? Or perhaps a pimple ornaments the end of it?
Oh, no.
Or a fly parading up and down? What is this portent? This phenomenon?
But I've been careful not to look.
And why not, if you please?
Why,
it disgusts you, then?
Oh, no, not in the least.
Possibly you find it just a trifle large.
Oh, no, small, very small. Infinitesimal.
Small? My nose? You pug, you knob, you buttonhead. Know that I glory in this nose of mine. For a great nose indicates a great man.
The Comte de Guiche, most highly placed and influential of the enemies of Cyrano, has been looking on with disapproval. His follower, Valvert, offers to take up the challenge.
Observe, I myself will proceed to put him in his place. Your nose. Your nose is rather large.
Rather.
Oh, well.
Is that all?
Oh.
Ah, no, young sir, you are too simple. Why, you might have said, a great many things. Mon Dieu, why waste your opportunity? For example, thus. Aggressive. Aye, sir, if that nose were mine, I'd have it amputated on the spot. Descriptive. 'Tis a rock, a crag, a cape, say rather, a peninsula. Inquisitive. What is that receptacle? A razor case or a portfolio? Kindly. Ah, do you love the little birds so much that when they come and sing to you, you give them this to perch on? Dramatic. When it bleeds, the Red Sea. Enterprising. What a sign for some perfumer. Lyric. Hark, the horn of Roland calls to summon Charlemagne. Simple. When do they unveil the monument? Respectful. Sir, I recognize in you a man of parts, a man of prominence. These, my dear sir, things you might have said had you some tinge of letters or of wit to color your discourse. But wit, not so, you never had an atom. And of letters, you need but 3 to write you down an act.
Oh, these arrogant grand airs. A clown who... Look at him. Not even gloves, no ribbons, no lace, no buckles on his shoes.
I carry my adornments on my soul. I do not dress up like a popinjay, but inwardly I keep my daintiness. I go caparisoned in gems unseen, trailing white plumes of freedom, garlanded with my good name. No figure of a man, but a soul clothed in shining armor, hung with deeds for decorations, twirling thus a bristling wit, and swinging at my side courage, and on the stones of this old town making the sharp truth ring like golden spurs. But I have no gloves. A pity, too. I had one, the last one of an old pair, and lost that. Very careless of me. Some gentleman offered me an impertinence. I left it in his face.
Dolt, bumpkin, fool, insolent puppy, jobbernowl.
Ah, yes. And I, Cyrano Savinien Hercule de Bergerac.
Buffoon. Well, what now?
I must do something to relieve these cramps. This is what comes of lack of exercise.
What is all this?
And my sword has gone to sleep.
So be it.
You shall die exquisitely.
Poet.
Oh, yes, a poet, if you will. So while we fence, I'll make you a ballad extempore.
A ballad?
Yes. I'll compose one while I fight with you. And at the end of the last line, thrust home.
Will you?
I will. Stop. Let me choose my rhymes. Now, here we go. Lightly I toss my hat away, languidly over my arm, let fall the cloak that covers my bright array. Then out sword, and to work withal. Launcelot in his lady's hall, a Spartacus at the hippodrome. I dally a while with you, dear Jack-all, then as I end the refrain, thrust home. Where shall I skewer my peacock? Nay, better for you to have shunned this brawl. Here in the heart, through your ribbons gay, in the belly, under your silken shawl. Hark, how the steel rings musical. Mark how my point floats, light as the foam, ready to drive you back to the wall. Then, as I end the refrain, thrust home. Prince, pray God that is Lord of all pardon your soul, for your time has come. Beat, pass, fling you aslant, a sprawl. Then, as I end the refrain, thrust home.
After the duel, Cyrano and his bosom friend, Lebray, are left alone for a moment. Cyrano says something to indicate that he might be in love. Astonished by this revelation, Lebray says,
What? Is it possible? For me to love? I love.
Only I know. You never said.
Whom I love? Think a moment. Think of me. Me whom the plainest woman would despise. Me with this nose of mine that marches on before me by a quarter of an hour. Whom should I love? Why, of course, it must be the woman in the world, the most beautiful.
Most beautiful?
In all this world. Most sweet also, most wise, most witty, and most fair.
Madeleine Robert, your cousin?
Yes. Roxane.
Well, why not? If you love her, tell her so. You've covered yourself with glory in her eyes this very day.
My old friend, look at me and tell me how much hope remains for me with this protuberance. Oh, I have no more illusions. Now and then, I may grow tender, walking alone in the blue cool of evening, through some garden fresh with flowers after the benediction of the rain. My poor big devil of a nose inhales April. And so I follow with my eyes where some boy, with a girl upon his arm, passes a patch of silver. And I feel somehow, I wish I had a woman too, walking with little steps under the moon, and holding my arm, so, and smiling. Then I dream, and I forget. And then I see the shadow of my profile on the wall.
My friend.
My friend, I have my bitter days, knowing myself so ugly, so alone.
Love is no more than chance. Speak to her. Speak, man.
Through my nose, she might laugh at me.
Cyrano receives a message from Roxane, his cousin and the woman he adores. She asks him to meet her. He makes an appointment for the following morning. Cyrano can hardly restrain himself till she arrives. When she comes, his heart leaps up to welcome her.
Blessed, above all others, be the hour that you remembered to remember me, and came to tell me. What?
Before I can tell you, are you, I wonder, still the same big brother almost that you used to be when we were children, playing by the pond in the old garden down there?
I remember every summer you came to Bergerac.
In those days, you did everything I wished. Was I pretty?
Oh, not too plain. Now, tell me what you're going to tell me.
Listen, I loved someone.
Ah.
Someone who does not know.
Ah.
At least, not yet.
Ah.
But he will know someday.
Ah.
A big boy who loves me, too, and is afraid of me and keeps away and never says one word.
Ah.
Besides, he is a soldier, too, in your own regiment.
Ah.
Yes, in the Guards, your company, too.
Ah.
And such a man. He is proud, noble, young, brave, beautiful.
Beautiful?
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, I love him. That is all. Oh, and I never saw him anywhere except the comedies.
You've never spoken?
Only our eyes.
Why, then, how do you know?
People talk about people, and I hear things, and I know.
Say he's in the Guards?
Yes, a new recruit.
His name?
Baron Christian de Neuville.
But, my dear child, for all you know, the man may be a savage or a fool.
Not with such eyes.
You brought me here to tell me this. I do not yet quite understand, madame, the reason for your confidence.
They say that in your company, it frightens me. You're all Gascons.
And we pick a quarrel with any flatfoot who intrudes himself, whose blood is not pure Gascon like our own. Is this what you have heard?
Yes. And I thought you, whom they all fear.
Oh, well. I will defend your little baron.
Will you? Just for me? Because I've always been your friend.
Of course.
Will you be his friend?
I will be his friend.
Cyrano is heartbroken at finding that Roxane loves someone other than himself. But he promises her that he will make sure that Christian shall write to her with regularity. And she leaves. Then Lebré drops in and reproaches Cyrano for insulting men in high places who might be able to help him toward preferment. Cyrano retorts,
What would you have me do? Seek for the patronage of some great man? And like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl upward where I cannot stand alone? No, thank you. Eat a toad for breakfast every morning? Make my knees callous and cultivate a supple spine? Wear out my belly groveling in the dust? No, thank you. Be the patron saint of a small group of literary souls who dine together every Tuesday? No, I thank you. Shall I find true genius only among geniuses? Palpitate over little paragraphs and struggle to insinuate my name into the columns of the Mercury? No, thank you. Calculate, scheme, be afraid, love more to make a visit than a poem? Seek introductions, favors, influences? No, thank you. No, I thank you. And again, I thank you. But to sing, to laugh, to dream, to walk in my own way and be alone. Free, with an eye to see things as they are. A voice that means manhood. To cock my hat where I choose. And a word, a yes or no, to fight. Or right, to travel any road under the sun, under the stars. Never to make a line I have not heard in my own heart, yet with all modesty to say, my soul, be satisfied with flowers, with fruit, with weeds even, but gather them in the one garden you may call your own. So when I win a triumph by some chance, render no share to Caesar. In a word, I am too proud to be a parasite. I stand not high, it may be, but alone.
Yes. Tell this to all the world, and then to me say very softly that she loves you not.
Hush.
Cyrano makes himself known to Christian, who is overjoyed at finding that Roxane at least is interested in him. But when he hears that she expects him to write letters to her, he is dismayed, because he has no gift for words.
I am one of those men who never can make love.
Strange. Now, it seems if I gave my mind to it, I might perhaps make love well.
Oh, I wish I had your wit.
Borrow it, then. Your beautiful young manhood. Lend me that, and we two make one hero of romance.
What?
Would you dare repeat to her the words I gave you day by day?
You mean?
I mean, Roxane shall have no disillusionment. Come, shall we win her both together?
Guided and instructed by Cyrano, Christian at first does fairly well with his courtship of Roxane. Till in a spasm of self-confidence, he suddenly rebels.
No, I say. I've had enough. Taking my words, my letters all from you. It was a game at first. Now she cares. Thanks to you. I'll speak for myself now.
Undoubtedly.
I'm no fool. At least I know enough to take a woman in my arms.
But Christian's lovemaking goes haltingly without the aid of Cyrano. And Roxane, on the balcony outside her room, grows colder and colder toward the stammering lover who is now shrouded in darkness in the garden below. At last, as Roxane chides him for his awkwardness, Christian in despair allows Cyrano to speak for him.
Your words do not hesitate. Why?
Through the warm summer gloom, they grope in darkness toward the light of you. Let me enjoy the one moment I ever my one chance to speak to you unseen.
Unseen?
Yes, a night making all things dimly beautiful. One veil over us both. You see only the darkness of a long cloak in the gloom, and I the whiteness of a summer gown. You're all light. I am all shadow. How can you know what this moment means to me? If I was ever eloquent...
You were eloquent.
You've never heard till now my own heart speaking. Love, I love beyond breath, beyond reason, beyond love's own power of loving. Your name is like a golden bell hung in my heart. And when I think of you, I tremble. The bell swings and rings. Roxanne, Roxanne, along my veins. Roxanne.
Yes, that is love.
Can you feel my soul there in the darkness? Breathe on you. Oh, but tonight, now I dare say these things. It is too much. In my most sweet, unreasonable dreams, I have not hoped for this. It is my voice, mine, my own, that makes you tremble there in the green gloom above me, for you do tremble as a blossom among the leaves. You tremble, and I can feel all the way down along these jasmine branches, whether you will or no, the passion of you trembling.
Yes, I do tremble, and I weep, and I love you, and I am yours. And you have made me thus.
What is death like, I wonder? I know everything else now.
Thanks to the ardent wooing of Cyrano, Roxane's heart is won, and she and Christian are secretly married. But almost immediately, the company of cadets to which both Cyrano and Christian belong is called away to fight the Spaniards. Some days later, on the eve of their first dangerous engagement, Christian seeks out Cyrano.
Roxanne, Cyrano, I should like to say farewell to her with my whole heart written for her to keep.
I thought of that. I have written your farewell.
Show me.
You wish to read it?
Of course.
Oh, here.
Look. A tear.
So it is. Well, this letter, as you see, I've made so pathetic that I wept while I was writing it.
You wept?
Oh, yes, because it is a little thing to die, but not to see her. That is terrible.
Suddenly, Roxane appears up in the field, having driven through the military lines to visit Christian. Battle begins. In the very first charge, Christian is killed. And on his body, Roxane finds the letter which Cyrano had written as Christian's farewell to her.
A letter over his heart for me. And on his letter, blood and tears. His blood, his tears.
"14 years have passed, and Roxane has retired to a convent where she lives in deep mourning with the farewell letter of her lover lying ever at her heart. Every Saturday, promptly at 6, Cyrano visits her in the convent garden, but today he is delayed. For on his way, a servant of one of his many enemies has dropped from a window a heavy log upon his head. While Roxane sits waiting for him, Cyrano appears, his great plumed hat drawn low over his bandaged head. Very near to death, he sinks into his accustomed chair under the great tree.
After 14 years, late, for the first time?
Yes, maddening. I was detained by...
Well?
A visitor, most unexpected.
Did you tell him to go away?
For the time being, yes. I said, excuse me, this is Saturday. I have a previous engagement. One I cannot miss, even for you. Come back an hour from now.
Your friend will have to wait. I shall not let you go till dark.
Perhaps a little before dark. I must go.
Tell me now the court news by Gazette.
Well, let me see. Saturday the 19th. The king fell ill after 8 helpings of grape marmalade. His malady was brought before the court, found guilty of high treason. Whereupon His Majesty revived. The royal pulse is now normal. Sunday, the 20th. The Queen gave a grand ball at which they burned 763 wax candles. Note, they say our troops have been victorious in Austria. Later.
He has fainted. Cyrano. Cyrano.
What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing, truly.
But...
my old wound. Sometimes, you know...
My poor friend. We all have our old wounds. I have mine here under this faded scrap of writing. It is hard to read now. All but the blood and the tears.
His letter. Did you not promise me that someday you would let me read it?
His letter? You wish...
I do wish it today.
Yeah.
May I open it?
Open it and read.
Farewell, Roxanne, because today I die.
Aloud?
I know that it will be today, my own dearly beloved. My heart still so heavy with love I have not told. And I die without telling you. No more shall my eyes drink the sight of you like wine. Nevermore with a look that is a kiss follow the sweet grace of you.
How you read it. His letter.
I remember now the way you have of pushing back a lock of hair with one hand from your forehead. My heart cries out.
His letter. And you read it so...
Cries out and keeps crying. Farewell, my dear, my dear.
In a voice?
My own heart, my own treasure.
In such a voice?
My love.
As I remember hearing. Long ago.
I'm never away from you. Even now I shall not leave you. In another world, I shall be still that one who loves you beyond measure, beyond...
How can you read now? It is dark. And all these 14 years you've been the old friend who came to me to be amusing.
Roxanne.
It was you.
No, Roxanne, no.
It was you.
I swear.
I understand everything now.
I never loved you.
Yes, you love me.
No, he loved you.
Even now you love me.
No, my own dear love. I love you not.
Why were you silent for so many years? All the while, every night and every day, he gave me nothing. You knew that. You knew here in this letter lying on my breast. Your tears. You knew they were your tears.
The blood was his.
Why do you break that silence now, today?
Why? Oh, because...
And that faintness. Was that...
Oh, no, nothing. I did not finish my gazette. Saturday, 26th. An hour or so before dinner, Monsieur de Bergerac died, foully murdered.
Cyrano, what have they done to you?
Struck down by the sword of a hero, let me fall. Steel in my heart and laughter on my lips. Yes, I said that once. How fate loves a jest. Behold me ambushed, taken in the rear. My battlefield a gutter. My noble foe a lackey with a log of wood. It seems too logical. I have missed everything. Even my death. Well, I must go. Pardon. I cannot say.
I never loved but one man in my life. And I've lost him. Twice.
Not here. Not lying down. Let no one hurt me. No one. Only the tree. It is coming. I feel already shod with marble, gloved with lead. Let the old fellow come now. He shall find me on my feet, sword in hand.
No.
I can see him there. He grins. He's looking at my nose. That skeleton. What's that you say? Hopeless? Why, very well, but a man does not fight merely to win. No. Better to fight. To know one's fight in vain. You there. Who are you? 100 against 1? I know you now. My ancient enemy. Falsehood. There.
They are prejudiced, compromised, cowardice. What's that? No. Surrender? No, never, never. Oh, you too. Vanity. I knew you would overthrow me in the end. No. I fight on. I fight on. I fight on. Yes. All my laurels you have driven away. And all my roses. Yet in spite of you, there is one crown I bear away with me. And tonight, when I enter before God, my salute shall sweep all the stars away from the blue threshold. One thing without stain, unspotted from the world. In spite of doom, mine own. And that is my white plume.
We have sat together in the Brownstone Theater for this performance of scenes from Cyrano de Bergerac with Walter Hamden as Cyrano and Gertrude Warner as Roxane. It has been a great joy for me to hear once more this exhilarating play by Edmond Rostand and his noble English translation by Brian Hooker, which was adapted for radio by our producer, Jacques McGregor. The music was directed by Sylvan Levin. For this performance, we bring the spring season of the Brownstone Theater to a close, but we look forward to reopening soon again. Meanwhile, we should be grateful for your comments on our plays and your suggestions for plays to be produced in the future. We are deeply grateful also for the many letters we have already received in our first season. In behalf of all of us at the Brownstone Theater, I wish to thank you for your generous support. And so, until the Brownstone Theater returns to the air, I bid you all good night.
Clayton Hamilton was your host for the Brownstone Theater productions, which came to you from New York. Next Wednesday evening at this time, we shall broadcast Spotlight Bands, which will be heard regularly over Mutual, Mondays and Wednesdays, beginning next Monday evening, June 18th. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.